one thing that's really important that I didn't know anything about until I started doing the research and meeting with players was that baseball was one part of the community that was entertainment, but the Black community was very vibrant, and there were so many other businesses that were contingent upon the entertainment, whether it was baseball or music. All sorts of live musicians would travel with the Negro Leaguers. You had Ella Fitzgerald and Lena Horne, and they would travel with the Negro League teams, and it was just such a positive experience, and it brought revenue to the community. And when Jackie broke the color barrier, they recognized that for the big picture that was important, but in the immediate future, it didn't make things better in the community, because what it did was, if you take away the top players who at the time, just so you know, were playing the same level or better than Major League Baseball. The Negro Leagues was not a minor league system in the 1930s and 40s. And so they were playing at this super high level, but then you take away your best players and put them in the other league, and it's really hard to get the fans to want to come out and see the teams now, because number one, they're not as good, and the players who were their favorites are playing on some other team. So what that did was, it diminished the league, and subsequently it had a big impact on the neighborhoods, on the communities, because a lot of the Black hotels, now there weren't teams coming through, so they couldn't sustain themselves, as well as many restaurants, entertainment, whether it was nightclubs. All of those types of businesses suffered with the decline of the Negro Leagues. And I know that Luther could speak a lot more about that, having a family history with some of that right here in Spartanburg.